guys, what is up? It is Doug. Welcome to another edition of Haul and Wax. Today I have Farmstand Festival. I have a medium jar from Yankee Candle to review today. And before I start, I just wanted to talk about Yankee in general because at the risk of spoiling part of this review, we have to talk about the improvements Yankee's made this year. Look at this jar. Look how wet this is. And look at that oil, okay? Now, the spoiler part, this is a very, very strong candle. And I just wanted to talk about this for a minute right at the top. It was either at the top or at the end, so what the hell, I'm going to do it early. Yankee has definitely changed something, okay? I've burned enough of these. I know I've kind of mentioned that in other videos, but let's just really talk about it. Something is different here. These candles are just way stronger. They're way more consistent too. You know, I have the whole farm stand collection, or the whole fall collection, I'm sorry, not just the farmer's market's what I meant to say. This is part of the farmer's market collection. I should also say Farm Stand Festival. Part of the new farmers market collection, and of course they have the farmers market candles. They also have some of the regular line candles like pumpkin apple parfait, the oak and amber incense. Those are not part of that collection, but they're new for fall. And so I have everyone in that collection. I haven't talked about them all on camera yet, but I'll get to them. I've been burning them. It's a lot of candles to burn, man. These Yankees, even the small one here, they take forever to burn. But anyways, the whole fall collection, I've been enjoying my time burning them, even though I don't care for all of the fragrances necessarily. But most of them, not only the scent's good, but you can actually notice them. I mean, I know that sounds silly with candles, but Yankee is just, they've been so bad. Yeah, I have the whole collection minus one of them, the brown sugar candle. I don't have that one. That was an online exclusive. And I haven't had a dud in a bunch. There's been a couple maybe weaker than the others, but for the most part, it's been consistent across the board, and I just haven't had that in Yankees in years. It's like, I've had good Yankees, but you have to go to the store first off normally and really try and smell which one would be a strong one. Look for oils, and in general, a lot of them are drier. Look at this. I mean, you guys see that, right? And again, as I talked about or showed before, look at the oil in there. It's just, and a lot of them, well, oh man, that is strong. While some of them aren't necessarily this strong or this oiled up, they're just wetter. You can just see. So anyways, it makes me happy that Yankees turned the corner. Again, I've mentioned this in other videos, but it just, last year was such a downturn for me, or, you know, in my interest in candles, just because Yankee had just kind of hit rock bottom. And the Halloween event, it just made me sad because I went to the Halloween event. That's normally, you know, it's a special thing for me, right? I love my Lemax Spooky Town, the Halloween Village stuff, you know, plug for my Spooky Villages channel. So that's probably my favorite Halloween thing, is when I go to the store, go to Michael's and see the Spooky Town for the first time. But a close second has always been Yankee Candle at Halloween. And because it's just, it's fun, right? It just puts you in the mood because you always know in late August it's time. Well, last year I didn't do anything. I didn't buy anything. I just walked in the store and walked out, and that was kind of the low point. And I was like, am I even really into like burning candles much anymore? It kind of just deflated me. So to see the turnaround, it just makes me very enthused again. So, and it's, you know, it's interesting. I should talk about this too. In the, you know, with Yankee and Bath and Body Works, right? Those are your top two brands. Why I tend to gravitate towards Yankee more than Bath and Body Works when Yankee is good is just they offer more complex scents, which this one is complex, and we're going to get to that in just a second. Or it's very interesting. It feels like for the most part, Bath and Body Works, it's more simple type of scents, which there's nothing wrong with that. That's, you know, first off, they're stronger. You can smell them, and they do have some good, you know, fantastic scents. Spoiler alert here again. I won't say which it is, but I think that my favorite fall candle of all time, and I'm going to do that video soon here, but that was an agonizing list to put together, by the way. But I think it's actually a Bath and Body Works candle is my top one. But most of them are simpler, right? And Yankee, it seems like even when Yankee misses the mark, they can be more complex fragrance, more things going on, maybe like kind of a story they're trying to tell. But so anyways, that's why I'm back on the Yankee train so hard here, and just really not feeling the Bath and Body Works fall stuff thus far that they've come out with. Hopefully, I'm hopeful the second part, you know, this wave here, the fall stuff, they'll have some better stuff. But anyways, all right, we are like way into this, and I haven't even started a real review of this candle yet. So I just wanted to talk about that in a video at some point, kind of the turnaround with Yankee that's going on here. And something is definitely different. But all right, let's get into the review of Farm Stand Festival. All right, so after all that preamble about how, you know, Yankees turned it around, I don't really like this candle. The thing is here, I go back and forth. It's not that I hate the fragrance. I actually sometimes like it. it's just hard to describe, and it's sort of on an island by itself as to what it is. It is tart berries, like very tart berries, with, I get like a wooded wicker basket and like rusted metal. That's, if it sounds weird, that's because it is weird. I think I know what they're trying to go for, at least what I picture in my head. When you go to a lot of the farmers markets, or at least around here, like apple orchards, they all kind of have farmers markets around here, you know, the little country stores. A lot of times you'll see like an old rusted pickup truck, or a truck that doesn't run. It's more of a display, right? An old 50s Ford or Chevy. They're always decorated. They have stuff in the back, like maybe apple crates or pumpkins or hay or something, but they don't run. They're just decor. And a lot of times they're rusted out. I guess that's sort of what this reminds me of, like a rusted truck that has berries on it you'd find at the farm. Or, you know, small town store, whatever you want to call it. It's interesting. I'm glad this scent exists, and I do like it sometimes, but it can be pungent and sort of repulsive at other times. I don't know. Would I buy this one again? No, I wouldn't. I've had my fill of this. I do think it works better as a complementary scent. You know, although it doesn't really complement very much, I don't think. But burning it by itself, it's just sort of odd. If you put it with a fruit scent, like an apple scent, I think you can dull it down, at least as far as the rusted thing goes. And I don't know, it sort of tells that story of maybe the farm country store decor with a rusted pickup truck a little better. As it is, the tart berries with the wood and with the metal on it, it just makes for an odd pairing that's not very inviting. Let's put it that way. Again, I appreciate the story here that they're trying to do, but I don't think this scent is for me in general. So be wary if you're going to order this online. I know a lot of people that aren't crazies like me who've, you know, been burning fall since like May. You guys are going to start ordering your fall stuff here soon because we're in August. And of course, that's when most people start burning the transitional scents or the fall scents. And, you know, I guess I could say for a transitional scent, I don't care for it, but this makes more sense as a transitional scent versus straight up fall, if that makes sense. Again, though, I don't really care for it. I don't really care for how this thing smells. It's kind of pungent for the most part. I'm not really digging it, even though there are moments where I'm like, oh yeah, I get what they're saying. That kind of smells good. I'm glad I burned it though. It's interesting, so I'll give it that. Strength on this candle. You know, I mentioned at the beginning with the oils, this is a solid 8. It has never wavered. It's an 8. This is Bath & Body Works strength. And again, I would hope you guys see the oil here. That kind of proves it. Holy cow, is it strong when you take this lid off. The pumpkin apple parfait was strong. This is probably stronger. It's nuts how strong this is. And because a lot of these oils are down here now, it just keeps getting stronger. It keeps getting stronger. It's awesome. A solid 8. This scented my house. This little guy scented my house. No problem. I did burn this for the most part in a tumbler, just because where I was burning this on my table, we've had the air conditioning on, and sometimes I didn't want it to tunnel. And but it's burned great ever since then. So, but yes, very strong. I kind of spoiled part of the burn on this. I'm all over the place in this candle review. It's whatever. But yeah, burned great in the Hurricane. Like I said earlier, it's a single wick Yankee, no problem. These burn pretty much the exact same as the large jars do. It's just the large jars you get more wax and you get more label for it. So nothing else to say there. Good Yankee burner, solid. Yeah, final thoughts on this, guys. What I recommended, again, I'd recommend go smelling this. I do know some people that really dig it. It's interesting. I don't think it's a dupe of anything. Nothing that I've tried, at least. Again, it's like that rusted pickup truck with berries on it that's at your country store. So, you know, I think it's interesting. I think it's worth trying, but I'd be really wary of ordering this online, or if you can't try it out first. I guess you can always swap it at your local store if you order online. But if you don't have a store, and I know a lot of you guys don't have Yankees around you because you tell me that, you have to order online. I would be very, very hesitant ordering this because of, unless you're really sold on, you think you would like that, just be wary. It's like a rustic berry. Best way to describe it. I should have said it earlier, like a rustic berry. Interesting. I think it misses the mark though for me. So strong as hell though, definitely strong as hell. So that's good. So even in failure here, it's still impressive that, hey, the candle works great and super strong and just oiled up. I mean, it's crazy how oily it is. But anyways, yeah, guys, that is my long-winded review of Farmstand Festival. Let me know what you guys think of this below, if you burned it, if you tried it in the store. And I will see you soon with more fall and Halloween candle reviews, hauls, and everything else. See you guys.